I guess I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna line up a checkmate pattern. Very dirty checkmate pattern, actually. It's very dirty because now it's a classic zigzag. This is seemingly too easy, which is kind of a little bit weird. Like very weird actually. Like so far I'm not even in trouble in any of these games. It's like just a smooth crush, which I don't know, is very weird. Very, very weird. Like I was expecting already at 2000 plus to be losing every other game kind of. But like it's not even so much that, but it's like I haven't had a sweat even. That's what's weird about this. Yeah, queen is overvalued apparently. I take with a pawn again. I get my structure. Yeah, it's just very strange to see, honestly. Go here. You can obviously sack, I guess, but I just take. I go here to hit the knight. He finds queen a5, which is actually pretty. I played c4. That's a bad. It's a bad move, but maybe not that bad because I can still take. I trade. I castle. Of course, the good thing is the king side is clogged. So because the king side is clogged, I always have chances here. So I go rook c8. I can take with the knight. I'm still threatening to win e5. If I win the pawn on e5, and I am going to, I think I'm just going to win the game now because the structure is very bad. And even though he's up a queen, he doesn't know how to convert. And there are no trades either. Keep that in mind. There are literally no trades in this position for white. So I can just go bishop f4, and then he doesn't even get to break this way. And so the bishop, the knight and the pawn are worth a lot more than a queen here. I think Hikaru forgets how good he is. Something like that. I don't know. Let's play rook b8. I could have also taken c3, but it didn't seem right. Okay, now I go bishop f4. I start attacking the queen. And now, again, like I said, this is very hard for white to play. I'm going to go a5, a4, a3. Yeah, I think there's like probably like 5% chance that I don't win this game already, even though I'm down a queen for a knight and a pawn, just because the whole position is closed and I have very obvious ideas here, and it just looks very unpleasant. It plays rook d4. So I take now c3. I think is already close to GG because I have bishop d2 here, and I'm threatening to just mate him on c3, and this is a disaster for white already. Absolute disaster. I thought the same. Maybe you should play without a queen or more. True story. Actually, let me close the blind. Just do something. Okay. All right, what did we miss while we were at it? My dude is still thinking. My dude, I just take on b1 with check, and you just lose. I take, and it's just GG's. Tough luck. Let's go a3. Let's lock the king in jail forever. King has no squares, no way to get into the game really. Bishop b3. I just run the king up. Okay, let's go here, e5, I guess. Maybe I should give up a whole queen. I think I give up a whole queen, I lose. I mean, these guys are 2100. Let's be serious, you guys. These are not bad players. I think it was Stevich or cf1 for the prime. Thank you so much, Stevie. cf1 for the prime. Wait, let's see if this works. Oh, he could have set up a stalemate. Wait, he has king a1 and bishop b1 to set up a stalemate. He could have set up a stalemate there with king a1 bishop b1 that he didn't see. Okay, all right, let's go e3, queen f3, keep it rolling. Let's go here, bishop g2, or actually I'm gonna play a3 first. Okay, we're pushing near 2100, which is a little bit ridiculous. Okay, I'm gonna go b4. Again, I'm down a queen, but it's not a big deal. I'll go here again. Goes to e4 again. He lets me clog the center of the board, and with the cloggish nature of this position, I'm not actually so thrilled by my opponent's play. Like, I think this is already quite decent for me. Now he sacks, which I really don't like. Now I take the pawn. Now I hit the queen. It's already starting to look very questionable by my opponent. Now I trap the bishop, and now you resign, son. All right. So another win. We're really getting close to 2100 now. Let's play knight b3. Maybe their concentration drops after they win the queen. I mean, I guess you could say that, but still, yeah. Could I beat Levy without a queen? No. And I know you guys try to troll a lot with those sorts of questions, but no, I could not. Not even close, actually. Now, I do have c4 at some point. Basically, if I can get rid of this one weak pawn with c4 at some point, I should just be winning. I have bishop a3, but I think I'm just going to take knight b4, maybe c4 here. I also have bishop a3, but I don't like it, so I'm just going to go here and just do the double. Still have c4, but let's keep it simple with rook d1. King b6. Now I can take. I can also just go knight b4. I think rook b4 is safer though, because now I can always just put the knight on d4, the rook on b3, and I think I should be pretty happy here. Now I just take this one, and now it's just absolute disaster time. I think down a queen versus Levy would be closer than you think. No, I'm not saying it's not possible, but actually the reason it wouldn't work is because Levy would actually know to trade down. He would try to open up the position and trade pieces immediately. That's actually the biggest difference, is that above a certain level, people realize that material matters, but like it's more important to simplify into a position where there are less pieces on the board than keeping that huge material advantage. So that's kind of the thing that I think a lot of people don't realize. You're never forced to trade. I mean, even in this game, my opponent could have forced it open. Yeah, he would just trade. He would just break open the center, trade something, and I would just lose. Like, that's what's going to happen anyway in the speedrun at some point. But so far, we're holding up. Let's take the pawn. I've rook and 2 bishops for the queen. I mean, these double ops will play later. They don't need to play immediately. Oh, did he go king c8? I had bishop e6. I'm so bad at chess. But let's just go here. I could have gone bishop e6 and won the game. Let's go here maybe. Why not? Let's go here. Let's start harassing the queen with the rooks. Queen a7. I guess I go check. I have bishop e6 or rook d8. Rook b7, which is a good move. I didn't see that. I guess I'll just go c4 and take with pawn. I go here, line up more threats. Let's go check, double. The diag should play here. Check and mate. Keep going. All right, let's go queen f6 here. Of course, stick to the basic routines. Hard to play up a queen. Yeah, it's very hard to play when you're up a queen. Totally. I guess I'll play a6 here. He's gonna go bishop d3, of course. I'm gonna sack my queen as always. All right, I guess my man plays h4, so I'm gonna go h6 here to stop it. I guess I'll sack my queen here on f3. I guess I can take the pawn or play knight c6 here. My instinct is to take the pawn. Knight c6 he just takes. It's not the dream, so I guess I'll take and play knight c6 here. I can play h5 here. I can also play knight c5 or knight d4. Let's go knight c5, maybe knight b4, maybe knight d4 here. I guess I'll go play h5 here. I don't know if I like the position or not, but it seems kind of playable. Knight d4, knight f5 is an idea too. Let's go here. Not a good position, obviously. I'm in a lot of trouble. I should have played knight d4, knight f5 first, by the way. I'm actually in some real trouble here, so I'm gonna have to really focus. Take, go back to e7, I guess. I mean, it's obviously quite poor. Thank you to Alec for the 4 months. Thank you so much to Alec. Appreciate it. Is this last year from California? No, it's not. No, I will be streaming the Rapid Chess Championship tomorrow and Sunday as well, and then I will be flying after that. Let's go. Yeah, this is pretty yucky, but I'm up on time. I'm way up on time. Where is my car? Where is my car? Actually, I don't have my phone handy. So my car, I think my car is somewhere near Alabama. So I could obviously check in the app, but anyway, let's play knight a5 here. If he takes, I just take back, but I think it's somewhere near Alabama. So I guess I can just take with the bishop here, put pressure on c4. I guess I can also take here. Somehow I have to this is actually kind of problematic, so I don't get an easy castle. I guess I go here and castle kingside. Rook d2's. Oh wait, I can take it, maybe go knight b3. Kind of made a slight mistake. He let me get the rooks. Oh, he's got that. Shoot, I'm in actual trouble. I should have taken on b5 too. Why didn't I take on b5? Shoot, I guess I just castle here and take. If I trade, I would have been fine, but I hung this pawn at a6. Takes. I mean, I guess have to move fast here. I'm gonna lose this game most likely. Have to cheese him on the clock. If he loses the pawn, I have a chance still. It's the only clean idea he has. I blundered. Shoot. Yeah. Nothing I can do. And my king is stuck. Yeah, he's got it. I threw that game so hard. If I took on b5, it would have been fine. If I trade on b5, I think I still would have won that because of his slowness, but I didn't trade on b5. Unfortunate. Still don't buy it. Well, my problem was that I forgot to trade on b5. If I trade on b5, it's obviously lost, but without a clear-cut plan, there is some chance that I could save it. But I didn't take on b5, and that cost me the game. Okay, now I'm also kind of playing a little bit too risky, kind of, because I'm not getting my full development like I was in some of the other games. I mean, not that should really matter, but that is like here. Even I'm not quite set with the developments. It's a little bit questionable. Okay, takes. Yeah, see, he's got d5, and he doesn't do it. I get my closed center at least. So now at least I get to play. This one I think I have a chance now. Now I have a chance here. I think I have a chance again because it's a closed center. That's really the only way that I'm ever going to survive. Let's go here. Highest rank. Well, I just lost a game. So I think that was my highest rating. Well, I stop the speedrun basically when I start just like losing every game and it's not even close. Like, for example, when I start losing, for example, if I just lose 2 or 3 games where like I don't even have a chance, that's when it's going to end. But will I miss California? In some ways, yes. In some ways, no. So it's kind of a mixed bag. Let's go knight 6. I have knight e5 here. That's my plan. It's a mix. Why is my car in Alabama? Because my car has to drive itself back to Florida because that's where I'm going. Again, everything is bad. It's more a question of my judging where I have chances to where I have chances to survive here. 95 here. Do I think Berlin 2 event is going to happen? Like I said, you guys, we're gonna do the speed run a little bit longer, and then we're gonna move on to our content, our articles, and I will talk a lot about what I think is happening. So I don't want to get into it right now, but we'll probably actually, you know what? I think I'll make this this game or one more game. I guess I just take. I should just trade it first. What am I doing? Wait, whoa, slow down, Speedy. What is wait, now I can create a double attack here. Wait, that's a little bit strange. Take. Very strange. Hopefully he takes the pawn. He doesn't. Rook a6 trade and rook a8 followed by rook a1 with the ice skater was very deadly. He goes there. It's a good move too. Just have to go back and play like 95. If I can get my a pawn rolling here, it's a good move too. I guess I'll go here to hit the bishop. I will survive. Hey, hey. Have I read Karyakin's Twitter? Yes, I have. Of course I have, and he's a moron. Let me leave it at that. Let's just go. I can take and play a5. I think I'm just gonna. No, I think I'm just gonna go a5, a4, a3, a2. Okay, this a pawn is just rolling up the board. Play a3 here. Keep rolling the pawn. Wow, he finds knight c1, which is I thought was a good move. Although wait, no, it's a bad move because now I win the knight. Oh no, he's still got queen f4. Shice. I missed that. I missed queen f4, but he might not see it. Hopefully he doesn't see queen f4. Yeah, he doesn't see it. Queen f4 held the knight, but now I just guard the juicer, and now it's just a very easy win. Trade, I go here. We're gonna create the flying V, of course, because the flying V is the greatest offensive formation in the great game of hockey. Am I good at any other board games? I play some other games. Flying V noted. Yes, Flying V, of course. Did they ever make any more videos in that series? Like I feel like they should have done a remake. Because that's all Hollywood does these days. They remake these old series. Like I know they're doing like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, it just a series, but I feel like there were a bunch of movie things they also just redid completely. So I feel like it's time for them to do a reboot of that. Okay, let's sack the queen. True, but no more remakes. But I mean, I feel like there's so many remakes nowadays. It's not even funny anymore. Okay, so thank you to Enzo Teixeira for the 6 months. Thank you so much to Enzo Teixeira. Appreciate it. Let's go here. I'm gonna go e4. Of course, he's gonna try to trade the bishops. Of course, when you're up a queen, you want to trade. You want to trade down. I guess I'll go knight f4 to stop this push, this thrust in the center. And I have rook e1 maybe. Goes e5. Okay, that's actually kind of a problem. I don't want to play knight d5. It does clog the center a bit, but it's not really in the spirit of what I'm aiming for. So I guess I go b3 here. I'm just going to activate the bishop if I can. This isn't wonderful. Not wonderful. Now I can play bishop g5. I think f3 is safest to go bishop e3. Lost any respect for Karyakin. What is Twitter WTF? I mean, I assume that he's just not going to get invited basically to tournaments anymore. I mean, people won't say anything publicly, but I'm betting that he's just not going to get invited. Now I am in trouble here, like serious trouble. How do I do this? Guess I'm gonna try to reroute my knight maybe. This is actually very problematic. go here, hit the pawn on c5. All right, now I can take with the bishop or the knight. My instinct is takes, and now I'm gonna get 2 pieces because I'm forking the queen. I take, and I'm gonna take on e4, and I'm actually doing pretty well. Okay, my man is still thinking here. So if bishop e4, just knight c5. Okay, so he sacks here, which I'm kind of surprised by. I guess I just take. I could have played bishop d3, but I don't really understand what my man is doing. I just take. I'm gonna go knight d5 here. Next move should be fine. Goes rook c8, so now I go knight d5. I have knight e7. Great bastion here. If I get b4, I think I'm just close to winning it already. Sergey the future, Karpov without the world championships. Except the thing that's funny, the thing that's crazy about that is Karpov, he might be in parliament, but you don't see Karpov out there making insane tweets or trying to pump his chest, even though he's actually like in parliament basically in Russia, which is pretty hilarious too. Like Karpov might have voted for this. He might be in parliament, but you don't see Karpov out there trying to say all these things. Like Karpov isn't even doing it, but Sergey for some reason seems to think that he needs to do it or whatever. I don't even know. Let's go rook f7. He's doing it because he wants to get in there with them. Okay, weird champ. Let's go rook f2 here. And I guess I have knight e7 next move. I should be winning. So I just take. I guess I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna line up a checkmate pattern. Very dirty checkmate pattern, actually. It's very dirty because now it's a classic zigzag. All right, so we get the win.